All right, guys, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're getting a lot of schoolwork done. We're almost to the end, guys. So here's your next lesson. It is on solving word problems. Now, it's kind of difficult for me to give you a bunch of word problems because I can't give you the paper and you can't have them in front of you. Okay, so let me walk you through the steps that you should take and the strategy in solving these word problems. Okay, so when you look at the assignment that I have for you and you do those word problems, remember these 5 steps as you're going through those word problems. First of all, read each problem at least twice. So I usually, like we didn't do in class, I read through the whole problem once. I don't do anything. I just read through it just one time, don't do anything. And then I'm getting a feel of the problem, and then I go and read it a second time. Okay? And then that's when I start doing some of my strategies. So read it at least twice. Some of you can read them 3 times. They're not that long, and I would read them even more than 2 times. You could even read them 3 times. Okay, the second time you read it, you should do this. Underline the question. That's what you have to answer. So that's the most important part about the word problem is the question. You have to answer that question, so you have to know what the question is. So make sure you underline that question. Also, when you read through it the second time, you should do this. Number 3, circle key words and numbers in the problem. Okay, so the second time you read through it, you're gathering that information and you're saying, what numbers am I going to be using in this problem? Which ones are important? And circle those key words or numbers. The next step you should do, what was always a fun thing to do in class, usually when I read it the second or third time, I read it sentence by sentence and see if each sentence is important and I need anything from that sentence. Okay, so step number 4 is cross out parts you don't need. If it says, hey, they're a track star, but it doesn't give you any information, we don't care that they're a track star. Cross it out. So slash the trash. Okay, slash the stuff you don't need. So any things you don't need, cross that information out. And it'll shorten your word problem. Your word problem might go from this long to now it's only this long. Okay, when you get rid of all that information. The final step you should do after you do all this and you're solving your problem is check your work. Go back and check, see if the answer that you came up makes sense. Okay, because sometimes we get an answer and it's like bigger than the answer we started with and we're like, whoa, that doesn't make sense. So make sure you go back after you solve it. So solve and check your work. All right, guys, if you follow these 5 steps, you will have no problem solving those word problems, whether they're addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. All right, guys, have a good rest of the week. I look forward to seeing your assignments. All right, bye, guys. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.